Hi, this is Sarah from IBM. I will introduce a topic about how to get the CLIP ID of document from database. Use Centera CLIP ID as a sample. We have some customers who use the fixed content device, Centera device, that need to get CLIP ID from content referral blob in doc version tables. They would like to extract documents directly from storage with CLIP ID, so trying to find clips for documents. In a formal process, please engage IBM ECM Level 2 support engineer to help you on this. Level 2 engineer will provide you a package with all details. In this session, I will show you the part of usage of this package. This utility requires the following: Java 6 or later, JDBC driver for database, and DB login username and password. You can first confirm your Java version. If you not installed Java, you can try to search the Java using an internet browser. Download the Java version and install it to a separate directory. If you install the Java 6 to a separate directory, when you run the utility command, you need to add the Java directory before the Java command. At first, create a referral directory to hold the utility. For example, you can use FCPREFERRAL utility as the folder name. Extract the zip file into the upgrade directory. It contains the 3 files. Under the referral directory, create the JDBC subdirectory to put the JDBC driver's files in it. For DB2, it will also contain the license files. The property files contains both information required for the utility to run and optional information determining how the utility behaves. A sample properties file for SQL Server will like this, and for Oracle it will like this. When we try to edit the referral.properties file, some parameters we can make clear. So drive class name. For example, if you use the DB2, you can select the second one as a value for driver class name. For database URL, for example, for DB2, you can use the second one as a value. And database username, use the CEDB username here. Database password, use the CEDB username's password. You also can select to encrypt the password. This will be introduced on the next page. And for schema name, use the CE object store DB's schema name. If you try to encrypt the password of DB users, in the properties files, the line use obscure password equal true. This will, if you use the value as true, it means you will encrypt the DB user's password. If the value is false, means you will use the clear text in the properties files for the password. So whatever the password is encrypted or not, the password will not be displayed on the screen or placed in the report files. So, for example, if you try to encrypt the password, you can use this command. Just not add the properties files at the end of the command. Use the obscure password content here. Then you can get the encrypted password next. So copy the encrypted password in the properties files for the next step. Here in the package it had a MyDocumentIDs.txt file. If you use this file to add document IDs, the parameter object file name will be the documentIDs.txt file name. If you will not use documentIDs.txt to include the document IDs, then just leave the value of object ID file name as null. The utility's output will be a report file. The utility will always report results of the request to the standard listing device. For example, if you define the report file name in the properties, you should use the report file name parameters, and the value should be the report name. Please note, if the report file already exists, it will be overwritten. For the command line parameters, the command line to run the utility must include the reference to utility.jar file and the appropriate database jar file, plus runtime parameters. The basic command has a form of like this, and database jar file, we can replace the jar file parameters in the command line by using the sample. For example, db2, it will also contain the license file here. Runtime parameters. There are two runtime parameters. One is the properties file name, and another is the document IDs. If you use MyDocumentID.txt to include the document IDs, here runtime parameters will be the properties file. And if you will not use the MyDocumentID.txt file to include the document IDs, you can add the document ID at the end of the command after the property file name. The referral utility will report the associated FCP fixed content provider information for the documents requested. For example, for Centera, the output will be document ID Centera and Centera CLIP IDs. For example, processing list of document IDs from file MyDocumentIDs.txt. The output will be like this. Any further queries, please open a case to Level 2 support team.